There are 5 key stages when you're undergoing a spiritual awakening, and I'm going to share those with you now. The first one is the most important one because it is what creates and opens the door for the spiritual awakening to come through, and that is a trigger or something that forces you to change your life. It could be a big breakup or a divorce. It could be someone you lose. It could be a health crisis. And the new you that is on the other side of the awakening is who your soul wants you to step into. So until you do that, you have to start thinking about what isn't working in your life. What is not resonating anymore? What feels a little off? Where do you feel uncomfortable now that maybe you used to feel comfortable in the past? These are little signs that something is getting ready to shake you up and move you forward. Once you begin questioning your life, the world around you, and what you want to do or who you want to be in this life, you're going to notice that a lot of emotions or memories are coming up for healing. So you might be drawn to healing modalities. You might feel the need to go to yoga or a sound healing or a Reiki session because you just feel there might be so much coming up in your body that you need to release physically. And this might come to you as a release of emotion. So you might feel really irritable or moody, or you might be crying a lot. And you might be feeling like you are just so packed down with old emotions, heavy emotions, new emotions, and you might feel like you're drowning in these emotions at times. And that is okay. That is a sign that you're going to shift to something better. In the meantime, it's so important to recognize your feelings and deal with them and acknowledge them and listen to them and witness them in a sacred, appropriate, gentle way. When we talk about these emotions, most of the time they're the shadow emotions. They are the ones that are more challenging. It could be memories causing guilt or shame or embarrassment or loss or grief. And those are the ones that are coming up because what happens is your shadows, those more challenging traits that everyone has within themselves, those are coming up so you can see them. Once you see them, you can move past them. You can put them to the side, but you can acknowledge them. And then when you do that, you heal them. And that allows you to step fully forward into your authentic self. Now that those emotions have been released and you feel more at ease and you feel more open, now's the time where you start to listen to your intuition more. And that means you might see more signs. You might feel called to do more things. You might feel called to start a new class, and that's where you meet your people. You might be called to learn a new subject or a new hobby or open a business because spirit, your soul, is guiding you in that direction. It is part of where you need to go, and it's part of your spiritual awakening. But intuition growth is huge. And when you start noticing that you are more in tune with your intuition, and not only that, you are also trusting it, watch what's going to happen next. What happens next is alignment, soul alignment, spiritual awakening that leads to alignment. And this might feel like you feel at peace in your body. You feel whole. You feel more stable. You feel like you can handle what is coming your way because you know internally you are stronger. You might feel more clear. You might have better boundaries. You might be able to establish boundaries better. So years ago, if you had difficulty establishing boundaries, you now know that your energy matters, your emotions matter, your presence matters, and you're not going to let anyone or anything harm that. And so you're going to get better at establishing boundaries, whether or not you are a people pleaser or an empath, it doesn't matter. But this is what's going to start shifting once you become aligned with yourself, your values, and who you are. And that is when things start to make more sense and you'll go on to experience the most incredible, amazing things. So it doesn't matter where you are in this process. Just know that there's always like a beginning, a middle, and an end. Some are easier components than others, but you will make it. everything will work out the way it needs to. Your soul has come here to do something spectacular, to be amazing, to be incredible, and you will get there. During your awakening, you will awaken a new version of yourself. So let me know, which of these stages are you currently in, or which one was easier, which one was the hardest? Let me know in the comments.